miles from land, far below the surface, too deep for light to penetrate. The Aegean Sea contains a biological dead zone. At these depths, life is exceedingly rare, and yet locals swear they hear impossible noises emanating from the ocean floor, as if something huge is stirring. Amidst these findings, a team of researchers must enter these waters.
Let's get this done before any creeps from the deep show up.
Isolated from the world and under crushing pressure.
Wait, do you see that glow?
It's beautiful.
That's it! I'm going out there.
The crew of the Nixie is about to find horror beyond comprehension.
Oh, it's so over.
What the hell is that?
Trouble's heading our way, and fast.
Brace for impact. She's a big one.
I'm trying everything, it's completely unresponsive.
This October, see terror in a new light. The Midnight Massacre presents The Glow from Below.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hold on, I don't have my ocean sounds. Here we go. Hi, everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna lay it out flat with you. I've had a pretty bad day. Nothing like bad happened, just various things happened, but none of them, nothing bad happened to me. Just kind of a shitty day in general. So we're probably just gonna get straight into the game, without doing, much talking. However, I'd like to be vulnerable with you for a second. Can I be vulnerable with you for a second, chat? Can I open up my heart to you for about a moment? It's gonna be weird, I promise. It's gonna be weird. So, I don't know about you guys. Whenever I have a bad day, whenever I have a day that, not like an emotionally hard day, because an emotionally hard day is different from a bad day. I could have a day that's really good and then ends with news that one of my partners is breaking up with me. And I'd still say it was a good day, but it was an emotionally hard day, you know? I think a bad day is just when you kind of have a bunch of repeated annoyances or small things that build up into just something very frustrating, right? So whenever I have a bad day, there's this song that gets stuck in my head. Now, I want to be clear, the person who made this song is just a shitty person, just a really, really bad person. He's a hack comedian who stole his entire persona, comedy persona, from a friend of his, a very famous friend who then later died, and who their friendship immediately crumbled as soon as he did. He said some not great things about autism. And even politically, he's one of those celebrities who is like, oh, I think both sides are bad. Let me make sure that the Discord notification did go through. It did, okay. Anyway, just de facto, this guy sucks, right? Okay? This person sucks. So I want to make that clear. I don't support this person. I'm not like, oh wow, this person is the greatest actually. But there's something about this song that whenever I have a bad day, it just earworms itself into my head, and I find it kind of comforting. It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, would you like to hear this song, chat? Would you like me to show you this song? This isn't a joke. This isn't a bit. I'm just actually opening up to you. Hold on here. Okay, hold on. I'm here now, and we have our funny Subnautica game. And hopefully things will be okay now. I think it plays in my head, that song, Asshole. I think it plays in my head in part because when I have a bad day, I just kind of get pissed off. So, like, it's kind of, you know, despite the fact that Dennis Leary is a bad person, it's kind of a cathartic song if you're in, like, a shitty mood, you know? Just loudly, it's like a sort of loudly and proudly singing, like, fuck off. That's my guess. I don't really know, though. You sure you don't want to take a break today? Sounds like you could use one. I have, to date, never taken a break in Halloween. For 4 years, well, 3 years, I have streamed, this will be my fourth one. I have streamed every single day on Halloween. I did it for the first Halloween, the second, and the third. For the Festival of the Flesh, the Midnight Massacre, and for the original Spooky Month, I didn't miss a single day. So, Spooky Month admittedly had days off, but that was the only time. So, I'm not about to start now. Alright, I want to make this observation deck. Oh yeah, also, hold on.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, gamers, how do I get rid of this ceiling? For those of you who've played the game, how do I get rid of this ceiling? Hi, princess. Can't really? No, you definitely can. I did it in the other game, I remember. I think if you put an aquarium in here, but I think that's it? That's totally fair, Moonlily. I hope you have a good time. I'm like 99% sure you can with an aquarium, but I don't know. Enameled glass and titanium. Well, I probably have titanium. Guess I don't. I walk around in the summertime saying, how about this heat? It's okay, today was really difficult for me too, so I understand.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Chat, be honest with me.
Calorie intake recommended.
Would you think somebody was an asshole if they walked around going, man,
Warning,
how about this
30
heat?
seconds of oxygen remaining.
I think I might a little. It depends. I need diamonds. diamond for enameled glass. Okay. Well, that's not happening anytime soon. I also have to remake my sea truck, which is frustrating, because it got destroyed. Some part of me kind of just wants to, to just spawn one in, because I think the way it got destroyed was a little bullshit, but I suppose then at that point I might as well just start spawning in everything, right? For me, when I imagine somebody saying how about this heat, I don't imagine, like, I guess a normal person saying it to me, because if somebody just said it to me as, like, friendly small talk, I'd probably be okay with that. But if somebody was like, if it was like I don't know, let's say that I was outside and it's like 100 degrees and I'm sweating my ass off and obviously really tired, and like my middle manager at my job comes up to me, you know, from his, like, comes outside from his air-conditioned room or whatever and goes, "Oh man, how about this heat, huh?" I might be a little pissed off. Because it's like, yeah, no shit, jackass. No shit, it's hot. Fuck you. Don't talk to me.
Oxygen.
Nice base, thank you. We just listened to Dennis Leary's Asshole song, which I'm sure you're familiar with, Fish. I was saying how whenever I have a bad day, which I've kind of had today, whenever I have a bad day, that song just gets stuck in my head. Like, specifically when I've had a bad day. No other time, really. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if one of you was like, "Wow, it's hot today, huh?" I wouldn't be like, "Oh, fuck off, asshole." But like, if my middle manager boss said it to me, especially while they weren't suffering the effects of it, like if I had to walk outside and be outside where it was hot and they didn't, like they weren't suffering the effects of it, and I was, I would be a little bit like, "Okay, how about you go fuck yourself?"
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Which to me seemed like the obvious context of the song, but it might not have been. You never know. I'm gonna see if I can't find the sea truck. There we go. Pin the recipe. No zombies to be found here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I need to make two more batteries. Evening Fish Bay, Marcy and Mia. Wow. You telling me I can't be Fish Bay? You might as well just tell me to fuck off and die.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
There has to be a flower nearby, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Liking below zero? I'm liking it for the most part. I'm not a super big survival games person, so, you know, it's a little hit or miss for me in that regard, but for the most part I'm enjoying it. I do kind of wonder what I'm going to do for food down here, because, you know, there's not exactly any grabbable fish. Oh, well, I guess there might be one there. You know, I'm just gonna say it, and it might shock you. This might not have been the best place for a base. This might have been a bad place to put my base.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But also, can you beat that view? Can you beat that view? Gosh, what a view.
Oxygen.
Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and put our let's go ahead and put our unrefined materials in here. We'll put unrefined. Here. Refined. And here we will put... we can probably do this with these. Hold on. Can I do it with these two batteries? I can. Cool, I can use those two empty batteries to make this. That's nice. Let's grab 5 titanium.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, right, the fish is in the locker. Thank you.
Seek calorie intake.
Ow. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hi, plushy knight. It doesn't help that I don't really have the oxygen to be at this depth.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Oxygen. Calorie intake recommended.
So, hold on. I take this and 3 of these. I almost have what I need. I also have enough quartz to make 1 glass. Nope, that's not where that goes. Let's try to get enough quartz to make a another piece of glass, and then I'll go food hunting. So, you can make farms of fish, can't you? I remember that being a thing in Subnautica 1 with aquariums, I think, or something like that. You can make food inside your base.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't quite remember how, but I know you can. If anybody would like to explain how, I'd appreciate it.
Oxygen.
Oh, you need
Welcome
the big
aboard,
one.
Captain.
Oh, I didn't get enough air. Okay, how do I make plants? Do I even have that ability right now? Did these work? Oh, right, there's a battery charging station. I forgot about that. No? Okay. So I can't grow them in here, can I? This is just a decorative aquarium? Or can I actually harvest the fish from this?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Okay. Are you sure? They're counted as modules rather than miscellaneous, which is where most of the decorations go. Are we sure? Now the question is then, where do I get seeds? I can't quite say it does, Plushy, to answer your question. Oh nice, gold. Plants on the surface, okay. I think so far my conclusion for this game, which is probably not going to change, but I'll say it now. But I think what the hell? Okay. Anyway, I think my conclusion for this game is going to remain the same, which is it's a good game, but it's kind of a shame that it's on the heels of one of the better survival crafting games, if you get what I mean. Oh, all of these green things are going wild, huh? Like, if this game had came out on its own, I don't think people would have had near as many problems with it, but the fact that it has to compete with Subnautica, which is just bigger and better because of its size, kind of makes it a little bit unfair, you know? So what I'm saying is, like, if this game had came out first, then people would be like, oh, this is really good. And then Subnautica would have come out, and people would have been like, oh, this is really better.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I think it makes sense as its own game, but it's definitely going to get unfavorable comparisons, which is a bit of a shame. Those green things are putting out an SOS in Morse code. Oh, I know. Although no spoilers, please. I haven't actually played through this before, so...
Seek fluid intake.
I mean, personally, I'm really happy the Cyclops was removed. I don't think it would fit a smaller ocean like this. I think it would be much worse for it if the Cyclops was in this. Well, I was literally making the food. That's rude. It's even in my inventory. Okay. I don't know. Ultimately, I think this is a good game. I just think it's forever going to be a little hampered by the constant comparisons, you know? Like, it's a little unfair that it's going to be forever constantly compared, but there's kind of nothing that can be done about it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
If you take it as its own thing, it's good. If you take it as a sequel to Subnautica, it's bad. If you take it as a Subnautica spin-off, it's good. Like...
Oxygen.
Or at the very least, it's fine. Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention to my oxygen. She even said the word. I just wasn't paying attention. I heard her say it and thought, you know what I did? You know what I did? I heard her say it, and then I did the thing from fucking Arthur, where the girl looks at the sign and goes, "That can't stop me. I can't read."
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Like I heard her say oxygen, and in my head I noted that she said oxygen, and I thought, well, that's not for me. That's not a warning for me. That's a warning for other people, not me. I'm built different. I don't need that warning. And completely disregarded it. I'm not used to managing oxygen at all.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Can I please find one of the things that gives me gold? That would be really nice.
Oxygen.
I don't think it's all that brutal. I think it's okay. That would probably work a lot better.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Hold on. Maybe Moonlily had a point about this. We'll see how many of these I need. You have to admit, if it works, it's going to be very funny.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That reminds me, last night I finished a book which, hold on, actually I should have done this earlier. Can everybody congratulate me and tell me how good and amazing I am for actually finishing a book? Because I'm pretty proud of myself. It's been a long time. Anyway, I finished the book Carter and Lovecraft, which I... Oh no, can I not go further down than this? Oh, well that's a shame. Oh. And I made so many pipes. That's a little funny though, admittedly. I suppose it does give me it gives me a oxygen. Gives me an oxygen go to a little bit close up. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, right. I finished a book last night called Carter and Lovecraft, which is really good, and I really recommend that people read it. Yeah, go and read it. But I really liked it. The only, like... I guess I can put these in refined. Yeah, the pipe couldn't be extended down any further, that was the problem. Anyway, the only problem with the book that I had was now I really want to play a very specific type of game, and there isn't really any specific reason that I want to play this type of game specifically, I just do. But I would really like to play a game that is like XCOM, but with Lovecraft, basically. Like where you control like 1920s PIs and madmen and gangsters and stuff like that, and do missions in, you know, the dark of New York as you fight like, and you know, Boston and Maine and all that sort of area as you fight like fishmen and stuff like that. No, apparently nobody has made this. I found 4 games that vaguely fit the description. Hold on. So I looked around, I googled this, and there was only 4 games I could find that even remotely fit the description, although I do kind of want them, and one of these I may try actually on stream during October if we run out of time, because it would be very useful and it fits the theme. But one of them is this, Octoon Cthulhu Tactics. Don't know much about it, other than that it is an XCOM style game that is obviously Lovecraft inspired with that name, and takes place during World War II. World War II is not what I was looking for, but it's not that far off either. It's, you know, it's still kind of old-timey. I still think it could be fun. It looks fun, at least. And I appreciate any kind of tactics, XCOM-y style game. Looks fun. This is probably the one I want to try the most. Oh yeah, here's Deep One Nazis? I don't know, something. Anyway, the other one I found is Arkham Horror, Mother's Embrace, which is based on the Arkham Horror living card game by Fantasy Flight Games, which I've played on stream before, and is one of my favorite board games of all time. Really, really fun. Would really love to play that again sometime. Arkham Horror LCG is really good. There is, then there's this one, Chromosome Evil 2. I don't know what this is, but when I googled Lovecraftian XCOM style game, this showed up. I don't know that it's actually either of those things, but it looked okay. It looked kind of fun. I don't really know what it is, but it looks kind of fun, at least. And then the last one, and the one that I'm thinking about trying on stream, is this one, called Stirring Abyss, which is, I mean, look at it. They're underwater doing XCOM shit in diving suits, and it's like Cthulhu inspired, so, you know, that could be fun. I mean, this guy has a crab arm. That does have a demo, yeah. I might play the demo if we run out of games at some point. If, say, I beat a game too early or something. But yeah, I don't know. The one I like the most is this, and I'd really, really like to try this one. But it is $24. It was on sale 8 days ago, which is such a shame, but oh well. Also, I see you guys saying that the pipe thing is a bug. I will retry. I also desperately need another table coral sample. Oh, there's one right there. I mean, thankfully the air is right here. Yeah, see, it won't let me take it further down. Well, I don't know. It's being strange. Nope. It's not letting me do it. It's just letting me make another one. Maybe. No, not really. What if I keep aiming it further down this way? Huh? Oh, this is janky. Nope, as soon as I hit here, it just doesn't want to keep going. Frustrating, but oh well.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I also don't know why table coral is used to make computer CPUs. I guess something to do with maybe the silica or something in them, or I don't know, the living tissue is bioorganic, I don't know, something. I'm sure there's a reason. Oh yeah, speaking of Subnautica, have you guys seen the that one mod that is an attempt to bring a gargantuan to life? Did I already show that off? I might have. Yep as in I've shown it off, or yep as in you've seen it? Remember to eat? It's just so difficult when there's no tasty women around. What am I supposed to do? Eat the fish? Ugh. What am I, some kind of bottom feeder? I mean, I guess technically yes, I am, but a different kind of bottom.
Oxygen.
It's so tiny. It's so tiny. I mean, I'm sure you girls are used to looking at something so tiny, but I'm not. Quite frankly. You'd be surprised, actually. I mean, for you guys, of course, you're much smaller than me, but down on the seafloor, let's just say that I'm not the only thing around my size. There is one benefit to this, even though it doesn't work very well. There is one benefit to this, which is that I always know where my base is, like from above, since I built it directly over it. Ironically, I can't actually bring the sea truck all the way to my base. It's just a bit too far down.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, there is. I have it pinned up there. I just have to make it. The problem is it's resources that I don't have. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Oh, already ahead of you, Bugs. I'm just making food first. I'm even going to salt up some of this food. Oh, it has to be uncooked. Okay, never mind. I suppose I won't then.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. So yeah, to make this, I need enameled glass and plasteel ingots. But those require materials that I don't have yet, specifically lithium and diamond, and I don't know where to get them. You know what's funny about this voice, by the way? I realized the other day, something that's funny about this voice is that it makes me speak differently. I use phrases like shall we and like perhaps so. I say like less often as well. I speak more eloquently, which I think is a bit funny.
Detecting stern of an astronautical salt transco vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Oh, hi, Mercury 2. You're so smart. Aw. Now why don't you say that while choking on my shaft?
New creature discovered. Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We'll have to come back to this. I do kind of wish I had a way to mark it somehow.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh, what's this? We'll see if anything attacks that, and if so, I'll just reload my save.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Although I might need to reload my save anyway, because, I didn't bring my scanner.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'll be honest, if I've had a bit, so there are 2 times that
Oxygen.
I don't go out of my way to outright disable them, but there are 2 times that I don't
Warning,
really
30
want to do a
seconds of
flirt with
oxygen
anybody,
remaining.
or like a compliment or anything like that. One of them is when I've had a bad day, and the other is when somebody else is
Oxygen.
on. I feel uncomfortable doing like a flirt in front of my, like if Bulgo or Marcy is on the stream or something, and if I've had a bad day, I usually don't really have the energy for it either. I'm basically using all of my social energy to be here.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with
Oh, I was spam clicking. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. Okay, hold on. I'm going to reload the save. I was so close. I was so close to the last one. Oh, you saw that, right? I was but feet away. I was inches away from that final breath flower. Oh. Oh, what a shame. That's okay. We can simply make a... Oh, no, I actually have a battery. Yes, yes, darlings, make your breath play jokes. Get it out of your systems now.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, there it is. Seeing you play, I feel overcautious when playing. I do not play video games like a normal person. I mean, you've been here long enough, you've seen that. I play video games very fast and very aggressively. I'm kind of a freak of nature when it comes to how I play video games. I play them fast, I play them aggressively, and I play them without much caution or care. To my own well-being. I mean, I'm not exactly afraid of any of the beasties down here, so what's the worst it could do? Oh, speaking of beasties. Let me show you. So, this is, somebody is making, so, hold on, actually. Let me start here. So, in the original Subnautica, you can find a gargantuan Leviathan skull down in the Dead Sea Lost River area. It's actually in the intro. I swam directly into it in the intro. You can find this skull, and if you pull up there's concept art of it as well here, right? And you can see it's like giant spine and everything, and the prawn suit next to it. If you actually pull up the in-game models and of the spine and pull the entire spine model all the way out, this is roughly the size of it, right? It's absolutely massive. I mean, this is a Cyclops in comparison, right? Absolutely fucking massive, huge creature. Well, anyway, some people have said about recreating that as an actual real beast.
Aurora, we see you. Man, whatever hit you guys really messed up your ship.
Captain? You're gonna want to take a look at this.
Is that a building down there?
It appears so, but I can't identify it.
What do you mean you can't identify it?
It doesn't come up on the system.
Look, it's not important right now. Boys, brace yourselves. We're breaching atmosphere in 10, 9, 8... Wait, what's that?
What?
No, that energy spike.
It's getting larger.
From the building? Everyone get to the escape pods now. I don't think I'll be able to steer clear of it. Mayday, mayday. Thrusters have taken heavy damage. Bracing for impact. What the hell?
Yeah, people are making a mod to put it back in game. There is playable footage of it in the void.
And like, I mean, and all of the animations have just had. Okay,
Hold on.
Swim to it
Yeah,
so
there
you
we
guys can
go.
get an idea. 300 meters away. Brand new. Original. Be pleasant together. Boy.
Here we go.
Does it? Not gonna lie, normally if I'd heard that I would have just swam away, but oh boy, there it is. Look at this thing, and because you guys asked for it to see the proper scale of this thing, I kept the third person mod. Oh my god, it just devoured that ghost. Oh boy. Okay, let's swim to it so you guys can get an idea of just how massive this creature is. Whoa.
Oh no, that's just one of my pets.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Jesus. Nah, that is insane. I mean, it already looks massive. What?
Yeah, that's just one of my pets. That one's named Skrunklo. Yeah, that's basically how I feel about it too, Jess. It is cool theoretically, but also, yeah, we shouldn't just focus on the big monster. Joey, are you really telling me that you hate Skrunklo?
Detecting stern of an astronautical salt transgov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Let's go find Marguerite again. I'm sure we can.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Well, that's annoying. I was going to look for the oxygen flower, but I couldn't find it. I must have gone the wrong way. Is this Marguerite full of bugs? God, I hope so. Oh, I would love that. I would make the biggest hard eyes you've ever seen.
Warning, passing 100 meters.
No, Marguerite wasn't in the first game. If she was, it was only by PDAs that I don't remember. But as a character, she wasn't. There's no other humans on the entire island except for you. Ah, via audio logs, okay. See, I don't remember those that well, so that very well could be. Physically, though, she was not on the island with, or on the island with you. I wonder if she also, she would have also had to have had Karab infection. I wonder if Riley releasing the Sea Emperor Leviathans must have cured her as well. I mean, the truth is, when it comes to undersea life, the bigger something is, the less likely it is to be carnivorous and also to be aggressive. Generally speaking. However, that being said, it's not unheard of. There are species that were that big that were aggressive. Well, maybe not that big, but were definitely big and were aggressive.
Detecting stern of an astronautical salt transgov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
It's also worth noting that, could you calm down? It's also worth noting that, in-game, the, Gargantuan Leviathan is dead for a reason, you know? Like, it's not implied that it's alive, it's like alive and kicking. So, like, you know, you have to wonder if it's dead, then what does that say about its potential bioavailability?
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Anyway, sorry if this removes some of the fun for you. Because I have a show to run, and because I have enough, because I have so many days of this that I have scheduled and such, I am definitely going to save scum for situations like this, where I'm just going to keep, saving, and then if I die, I'll reload the save to do it again. Sorry, I know that's less fun for a survival game, but again, I only put so many hours for this, so I'd like to beat it. If I wasn't on such a tight schedule, I probably wouldn't do that, but I am, so I will. I'd rather us actually beat the game than us bash our heads against a wall and then not get anything done.
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Hi there.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Miss Renoko says hi.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about
Big
your
fan of the
sister.
giant Reaper skull she has.
Junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Hi, Katie. Katie, since you're usually one of the ones who plays it, I'm going to preempt you before you do and say I'm not super in the mood for any flirty cards or anything today. I hope you understand.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore.
This doesn't make sense to listen to without the first one because I have no clue what this is talking about. I bet I can scan a lot of things in her base, but I'm stupid and I forgot my scanner. Despite the fact I've save scummed like 3 times. Oh my god, please.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
If I can find enough stuff, I can very quickly make a, a thing down here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
She doesn't have very many materials in her base, does she?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Or I guess around her base.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Christ, the oxygen efficiency is brutal down here. Am I supposed to have a scanner? Am I supposed to scan stuff to move the story forward? I feel like I am. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to scan this. Okay. Can you build one from here? That's what I was trying to do. But I can't seem to find the resources. Well, there's one of them at least.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Uh-oh. I don't know what she wants me to turn off is the problem. Presumably the thing at Delta Station, but... Also, frustratingly, it doesn't mark where she is, so... once I explore this, it goes away, and don't know how I'm supposed to get back to her.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I don't want to have to make a beacon for everything, although I guess I will. Suppose I don't have much of a choice. Is this lithium? Oh, this is lithium. Now I just need diamonds. Would you be darlings and tell me where to get diamonds, chat? See, Hannah, that joke was obvious. The joke I was waiting for was somebody to say, oh yeah, here's a video of where you can find them, and then link the Mine Diamonds Minecraft song. Of course, now that I've said it, if you do it, it's not funny.
Okay guys, today it's Gamer5419 here. This is my Minecraft tutorial. So if you go down from the tree that has the weird branch and then you go down 27 blocks and then go 9 blocks to the left, you can actually find a really big diamond farm right here. So just want to let you guys know that. This is Gamer5419 signing off. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe. Smash the YouTube bell. Thanks.
Do you mean like that?
Peepflakes wants to tweet. Write down what you just said into a tweet.
Sure. I can tweet the phrase, write down what you just said into a tweet. As funny and good of a bit as that would be, Hannah, I don't actually have the voice changer installed anymore. So no, I can't. That really would be good, though. I'll give you a preemptive +2 just for thinking of
Warning.
it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
You've been able to for a while now. In fact, it only does custom.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You can also do custom Dark Souls messages and custom It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia messages. Yeah, so the problem is, Perry, I have no idea where the locations you mentioned are. So unfortunately, it helps me absolutely jack shit. Thanks for nothing. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. If I could just get 2 diamonds. I'm gonna look at your message again. The easiest way to find some diamonds in the early game is from ore veins found near the lava geysers inside the smaller thermal spires caves. I don't know which one of I don't know where I am is the problem, and I don't know which one of these is Delta. Is it the one in the center? Here? Okay, then which one is Copa? The Copa mining site, which one is that? It's gotta be one of these, I assume, because that's Omega. The Q. This one right here? I don't have a beacon to it, no. No. Unless you mean Delta. In which case, yes, I do. I really wish I could come into these games completely blind, but unfortunately, the Google DeepMind is way too good at knowing exactly what I'm doing. Despite the fact that I hadn't searched anything about Subnautica Below Zero, or even Subnautica before we started doing the intro, I started getting recommended Subnautica Below Zero videos. Specifically, I started getting recommended video essays about why it sucks so bad, apparently. And apparently there's this thumbnail that I keep thinking of that I really wish I hadn't seen, where somebody explains, or somebody says, why do I, like, it's like, why Subnautica Below Zero is a bad game, or something like that. And it just says on the thumbnail, it's the sea truck, which is a very frustrating thing, because now it's already inherently colored my perceptions of the sea truck. I think the sea truck, so far anyway, is quite cute and fun. You're going left? No, I'm going right now. Could it be down there? I didn't click the video. I don't know what issue people have with the sea truck, but floodlight at the mine entrance. Okay. Whoa. Now this is deep. This might be it. Looks like it.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh hey, sea truck dock and moon pool. Wonderful.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Damn it. I was really hoping it would let me go in. Oh well.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Do you want a quality of life spoiler? No, thank you. So this is probably a hot take that most people won't agree with, but one of my problems with Subnautica is the fact that it doesn't have any kind of boss fight or anything like that. It just kind of ends. I think it's a little boring. There we go. Now I only need one more. Perfect. It has a boss recipe. Yeah, the ending of the game feels like once you get the lore dump about what's going on, which is a good lore dump, don't get me wrong. I like the yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like the lore and I like the story and I really like what happens in Subnautica, but at the end of the game, after you get the final lore dump and the final boss is effectively just the sea dragon Leviathan or whatever in the lava base, once you've gone past that, it's just kind of, oh hey, go craft this. Okay, you're done. That's it. Now make a rocket and leave. And like, making the rocket doesn't even feel like, I don't know, I really don't think I don't think it was a good idea to have you craft the rocket, because so my perception is a little colored because my experience of Subnautica was different than most people's, because I played it with Balgo through the Nitrox Subnautica multiplayer mod, but I played it with Balgo, and the entire time I just kept thinking like, okay, like we did the story, like now what? And then Balgo's like, oh, we just make a rocket and we leave. Like, it felt almost like a joke. Like, really? That's it? The big epic conclusion is that you make a rocket and you leave and you craft it the same way you crafted everything else? You just make a rocket? Okay, I guess. You don't even have to make it on your base or anything. It's just a giant floating platform in the middle of nowhere? Oh, okay, I guess. Does it have to be in the middle of nowhere? I mean, you have to build it on the surface is what I'm saying. It's not, it doesn't really have any, like, actual connection to your base in any way. You build it like the same way you do like any other vehicle deployment station. I got all the materials and then didn't actually make the upgrade. I don't know. It just felt like there wasn't any oomph. I didn't feel accomplished by the end, you know? I don't really know what the solution is, but I know that what they did wasn't it, you know? I just didn't feel like I had done anything that was accomplished or worth celebrating by the end. It was kind of just like, okay, you did it. Go home now. Your time at the theme park is over. Time to get out of here. Now, how do I equip this, I wonder? Oh, I probably have to build the moon pool, don't I? I do. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really feel like it feels like it ruins the pacing a little to be like, okay, you did it, now construct your way
30
home.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
I really could have picked a better place to put this base, is what a quitter would say. Somebody not willing to deal with the consequences of their actions. Lubricant and lead, okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Oh,
remaining.
to be clear, I don't think you actually should have had an actual boss fight. I like that you have to build something. I just think that, like, it could have been, like, maybe you had to build the, you had to get the recipes inside of, like maybe to build the rocket, you had to get the recipes throughout the game to build, like, a special version of the rocket, made from, like, alien tech or something, and maybe you have to use a specific alien platform to build it, rather than just building an Altera rocket. That was my problem, is that it's just a generic Altera rocket. There's nothing special about it. You could have built it at any time were it not for the
Vital
Kara.
signs stabilizing.
Hi, Headless Snow. Sorry I had to read all that. You know what? Normally I'm not happy when somebody drops an entire paragraph as their first message, but I actually like that question, so I'll answer it. I fully believe that little Krungles would absolutely pop a brewski with us. Those are my friends. We're all just a bunch of sentient life trying to make it. Yeah, a little Krungle just like that. Man, it's been a while since I've seen the Krungle emote. What a good emote. What a good bit of channel lore. Oh, I normally don't like it when somebody drops a paragraph, because they're usually being a shithead. It's a fun question, I don't mind. If you're actually just trying to ask a fun question, then sure, I don't mind. No, I took it out. It's right here. I took everything out of the locker. The wonders of data collecting. I have to assume you haven't gotten many paranoid answers, I guess I'll say. I feel like most people read that question and go, hell yeah, brother, they'd take a brewski with us. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. That's the fun of data collection. Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I guess there's just no more fucking materials here. Understood.
Oxygen.
Well, you don't survive through Altera, but otherwise, yes, I agree.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Warning.
Oxygen
Maximum
efficiency
depth
decreased.
reached. Hull damage imminent.
I suppose when you really think about it, it's not that far-fetched to say that, beer kind of is a mating ritual, isn't it? Or part of one, anyway. Uh-oh. Now why is that happening? Yeah, so I've noticed. I'm trying to deconstruct it, but there we go.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh no. What? Why did it flood everything in here too?
Oxygen.
That's interesting. Well, there goes a bunch of my things. Oh, no, I didn't actually lose anything. That's nice. I understand why it broke the moon pool, but I can't really understand why it broke in here. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. They weren't connected.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Now, how do I connect these is the question.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Son of a bitch.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Okay, wow, it really hates this. Well, yeah, but it's like, that wasn't actually connected, so frustrating for it to actually reduce the integrity, you know?
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Attached components must be deconstructed first. What does that mean? It's not connected to anything.
Warning. 30 seconds
I
of
know.
oxygen remaining.
It means the latter.
Warning.
Oh my god.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
I know that you can make the platforms, wherever they are. These things, the foundations, but frankly, I kind of fucking hate them. I hate how they look, and I really would like to not. Ugh. What if I that requires lithium?
Remaining.
I might have some lithium left over. I do. There we go. That should have helped.
Warning. Passing 200
Also,
meters.
Marcy, to answer your
Oxygen
question,
efficiency greatly
I don't know
decreased.
what raids we're going to be doing today. That'll be decided when we get together and do them. Probably Wing 1. I don't know. We could also do some of the strikes. It's a little up in the air. I'm willing to kind of go where and do whatever people want to decide our routine would be. I mean, I have a plan. I just don't necessarily want to impose it on anybody. But if everybody just goes, I don't really care, I do have a plan. I do have a set list of things we can do. Oh my god. The one time I need titanium and I'm not getting it.
Remaining.
There we go, there's some free titanium.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
What's a little funny is that this is still too, wait a second. Where does this go? I thought it went right here. But I don't see it. Excuse me? It goes into the wall? That's not how I remember that working, but okay. Anyway, what's funny is that that's still technically not high enough, or that's still too low for my, my sweet little submarine, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. I need... computer chip and copper wire. I can easily make copper wire. In fact, I need 2 copper wire, I think. Because I need to make the computer chip, and that requires copper wire. Okay, the only unfortunate part of this is that I need gold.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh yeah, I'll just have to put on the depth module quick was my point.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hello? What is this?
Oxygen.
Where's that flower? There it is.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Calorie intake recommended. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Did you know that I only have 30 seconds of oxygen remaining? You might not have known. I know that's a little trade secret.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, hello. I sure did see you come out of the ground.
Oxygen. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Go back to the platform.
Warning.
What, this one?
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, rebreather. I thought I had already gotten everything off of this platform. Now if only I could find a rock with some gold in
30
it.
seconds of oxygen
Anonymous
remaining.
says, warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Now how do I make this? Wiring kit. Oh, that's simple. I could make that right now. So what does this do again? I forget.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Breathe the freedom. Well, now I can more efficiently look for gold. If only I could find any. No, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get a piece of gold so that I could make a, what's the word? A computer chip, so that I can make the C module upgrade.
New creature discovered.
However, I can't find any rocks. There's diamonds. Who knew they were under me the whole time?
Oxygen. Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Would have been really cool if she had told me I only had 30 seconds of oxygen. I was actually waiting for it, I didn't know. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, now you tell me. You're not funny, you know that. You're just a little bitch.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, I literally just need a piece of gold. Oh, maybe here? Hey, there we go. Okay, there we go. We still haven't made story progress, which is annoying, but hopefully soon. I'm hoping once we get these things sorted, the story will happen a lot faster. Nothing docked. Are we sure this is where it's supposed to be? Okay, let's go get the depth module. Then let's go get our beautiful little sea truck. Who I'm about to put into crushing depths.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Seek fluid intake.
Now, how do I upgrade it? How do I upgrade it, chat? Joey, didn't you name it Connor? Coop, that's what it was. Oh, I thought I had to make the moon pool to upgrade it. Oh, well that's embarrassing. The whole reason I was rushing the moon pool was to upgrade it. Joey, I'll let you pick. What color is Coop? You tell me. What is Coop's primary color? Here, you tell me what each of its colors are. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Calorie intake recommended. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Hi, everybody. Oh, goodbye, eh? Oh, I like the Megas XLR. Hold on.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to pause the game.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to die. Maybe I can find a bladderfish around here. If I'm lucky. There we go. Oh. Well, that's just rude. It took me that long to die? Come on. Please don't tell me I lost anything important. I don't know. Hopefully not. Is there really no way to move this? Okay. Anyway, hold on. Let's fucking customize this thing. That's about as close as I can get. Sure, that's good enough. Oh, 300 meters on the depth meter now, huh? Well, that's useful. Okay, now, let's see. What were we building here? Alright, a scanner room here. We were building an observatory. Oh, can you not make one that goes straight up? Well, that's a shame. And we were making sea truck dock. Now where could that go? I'm not even really sure where that's supposed to go.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like, would that go here? Oh yeah, it would. If it fit. Why an observatory? I just like this view. I like this view right here. From right here. It's a good view. If I can get it back, there we go. I could actually probably make the observatory right now. I need quartz and enameled glass, and I have diamond. I just need lead. Do I have 2 pieces of lead? I sure do. And 2 pieces of diamond. I have an exam too? Unfortunate. Go do school things, yeah. I appreciate you being here, but not at the extent of ruining your ability to focus on school. Let's see. Do I really not have... I guess I don't. Name a locker after me? Sure, why not? Only because I so rarely get to see you. Hey, Joey. Joey, my good puppy. I love you. There was no reason to say that, I just wanted to. Now that's a hell of a view. In fact... Oh, that's a scam. You can't actually swivel. That's a scam. Dolphins. Because they regularly abuse their intelligence and power on other animals and hurt them just for fun. Also, and I'm not even trying to be like, excuse me. I'm not trying to be glib or funny here. I'm being completely serious. Dolphins commit sexual assault, both of fish, where they will grab fish and use them as masturbatory aids, but also of people. Obviously, they don't know what sexual assault is, but they still do it. The end result is the same. Well, they know what they're doing, but they don't have the... You can't convince me that a dolphin understands the ideas of consent. Not that that makes it any better, I'm just saying. You're not gonna convince me of that one, you know? Hello? Why can't I put it there? I don't want to put it that far in. I want to put it like right here in the corner. Ugh. Maybe not. I mean, I don't think that's true, Perry. I think that's a bad idea to say that cops don't have our morality. They do have our morality. That's what makes what they do that much more disgusting. Cops know what they're doing. We shouldn't treat them as if they're monsters who don't. Because that removes their agency as humans. They are humans who are hurting other humans. They know what they're doing. They simply don't care.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Do you put the eggs in the aquarium, by the way? Not in the small one. Okay. Copper wire, right. So I need 2 pieces of silver, 2 pieces of copper, and a piece of titanium. Which I don't have, but we can get. That's okay. How's home ownership going? About as well as you'd expect. I've had my house flood multiple times. Despite the fact that my house... No, actually, I created a moon pool, which was not connected to my house, which caused my house to flood. Don't ask me how that works, I have no idea. We did, however, get the,
Oxygen.
We did, however, get the moon pool set up, and we got the rebreather, so I have much more oxygen now, which is nice. What? Why can't I put it right here? That's a perfect place for it. Come on. Oy. Oh, I can make that too, copper wire and wiring kit. That's nice. Well, maybe actually. That dang dad on YouTube has some excellent videos on the topic from the perspective of a former cop who fully deconstructed that mindset, embraced leftism, is now anti-cop. I think probably one of my hotter takes is that it is possible to break out of a carceral and like cop-like mindset and reform into something that is, you know, not a cop. However, that doesn't mean anybody ever has to feel safe around you. If somebody said, I don't trust that guy because he used to be a cop, I can get that. I can't really blame them, even if I think that it might be a little, like... I think you have to remember there is an innate humanity in people, but I also fully believe that, like, one can absolutely make change and break out of that mindset, and I think that giving people the space to do so is important. I think that giving people the space to stop being in that mindset is part of what gets them out of that mindset. You don't have to give them that space at, say, the cost or the comfort of other people, other more marginalized groups or whatever. I'm not saying that, like, a group of, like, impoverished people from, like, a poor district have to suddenly go, like, well, the cop said he's good now, so I trust him. But I do think that there can be a little bit of a jump to immediately just be like, once a cop, always a cop. You're unable to ever change, and that's just not how, like, human beings work, which I think is ultimately unhelpful for us. Because the thing you'll find is that, to be honest, most people agree with an anti-cop sentiment if you don't explain it as explicitly anti-cop. If you explain things to people as, you know, like, oh, there's a chance that, like, this cop or this person in a position of power could hurt these people for these reasons, most people agree with that. But if you tell them I'm anti-cop, they think, oh, you know, oh, well then you just want somebody to rob you or something. Like they don't, they immediately jump to the worst possible conclusion because that's what they've been taught to do. The problem with leftist policies is that they're actually very popular, but people, we've spent like years being part of a system that, you know, tells us that they're not. And so, like, you have to, like, kind of give people leftism without actually giving it to them. Or without actually saying you're giving it to them, rather. I don't know. I just don't believe in carceral mindsets of any kind. I have to fully believe that people can change, or what's the point, really? That anybody and everybody can change, even my enemies. You know? Because if I go around believing that my enemies aren't capable of change, then all I've done is create another prison.
Seek fluid intake.
In my opinion, anyway, which is worth about
Warning.
jack
30
and
seconds
shit.
of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Bugs. I don't know, it's complicated because ultimately if you were to ask me what I view myself as, I don't particularly view myself as a leftist so much as I'm just somebody who believes in the humanity of like others and the humanity of the world. Like I believe everybody deserves a chance to, you know, be better and experience that humanity. Like, obviously I have leftist beliefs, but they're informed by they're informed by a desire for everybody to experience the best life they can, rather than any strict adherence to a dogma. I'm not a leftist because the political ideology interests me. I'm you know, on its own. I'm a leftist because the political ideology of leftism is the only one that gets me closer to a world where people don't have to struggle. Like, that's all I ultimately really want, is a world where people don't have to struggle. Oh yeah, completely agreed. Completely agreed. Oh, where are all my things? I get so lost and disorganized. Here's a question. Can I build this here? No, apparently it's in the way of that somehow, even though it's definitely not. And I mean, I definitely can't build anything else here. Frustratingly.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Ah, that's so frustrating. I really want to cap this off somehow.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I could. I guess that helps a little. I just really hate this end right here. I wish there was some way to cap it off so it didn't look like it could connect to something. But, alas. Oh, that's a shame. That almost fits. Wonder if that would fit. That would fit right there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
You might be able to put a window. Let me see. Oh, you can. That's nice. That helps a little. I don't know how I would get to that.
Seek calorie intake.
Ugh. You know, when I started the game, I almost turned off water and hunger and thirst because I just kind of hate dealing with them. But I said, no, I'll play the survival way.
Oxygen remaining.
Goodbye, Blushy. Have a good time. I wonder if you can... No, that's not what I wanted. Huh. You totally can. You put one on top? No.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Bye, bugs.
Seek fluid intake. Calorie intake recommended. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Are you kidding me?
Oxygen.
I mean, admittedly, I kind of like the sprawling, like, spider-like shape this is taking, but... Well, I need to go get some lithium.
Seek fluid intake.
I kind of wish the sea truck had a, I know that this is like a thing that's in the Cyclops and part of what makes it OP, but I do kind of wish the sea truck had a, portable grilling station. I don't need a full fabricator, but something to be able to cook fish in would be nice. Maybe that's an upgrade you can get. I don't know. At least there's always this.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. I also wish you could make things multiple at once rather than having to wait every time. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make a beacon so I can mark Marguerite's home. How do you make a beacon? There we go. I didn't realize that was so easy to make. You say you make medkit dealing with this? Oh, right, with fiber mesh. Okay. I never did make a flashlight. Let's make one of those. There we go. No, we're going back now. We technically haven't met her yet, like we did, but then I reloaded the save, so... Oh geez, we only have an hour of stream left, a little under an hour. It's a shame. The calmness of this was helping me unwind a little. I know I've said it a bunch already since we're on, and we're only 8 days into the event, but I really am sorry that I've been, like, quite boring. I think. I really feel like I haven't given my best to you this event, and I apologize. Kind of the worst time to choose to, fix my sleep schedule, but it's also important that I do, so... Don't really have a choice.
What the fuck?
Vixie Witch just resubscribed for 16 months. Wow, 16 months already.
Thank you so much for another month of worship, Vixie. I appreciate that immensely. I'll be honest and say the reason I actually came here was for the lithium. But getting to advance the story is nice too. aquarium module, huh? Interesting. Jukebox track.
Warning.
Okay.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You got it, babe. We're gonna read a phone book together.
Oxygen.
Tech control room. Interesting. Oh, that might be another aquarium part. It is. Wait, what? 2 out of 3, but I scanned one. That's bizarre. Cut open to access. Okay. Well, that's not happening.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Perry, I think we've moved on.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh no. I've done and done a Austin Powers there for a moment. Where I was stuck in the hallway. Sea Truck Aquarium. Sea Truck Afterburner upgrade. Interesting. Had sex with a lot of women. I don't know what that's in reference to, but yeah, I mean, always. Prawn suit grappling arm fragment. That implies that I can make the prawn suit. Lucky? Aren't you Ace? Oh, Austin Powers, right.
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Hey, you can be Ace and want to get your freaky on. I was just confused. Wanted to make sure I remembered what you were correctly. And didn't make assumptions. Flowering spore, huh? Anyway, I've definitely gone the wrong way, I think. Fair enough. We do love to do things for the bit around here.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Exchanging one of its hot swappable work arms for the mandible of a young Shellicrate. Assessment. The owner doesn't want you messing around. +2. I like that. Yes, we've seen the cutscene. We can watch it again, though. It is a very good cutscene, to be fair.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Scan the puppy. There we go. I really wanted to get that. It's probably in her room, I would assume. Yeah, I can't get in there until I turn off whatever she's talking about, and there's nothing left for me to scan in here. Also, Violet, are you talking about, these things right here, whether or not these things count as Leviathans? I think the answer is a firm no. They're nowhere near Leviathan size. Oh, I didn't drop a beacon. Thank you for reminding me.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Rude. Huh, Leviathan class predator. That doesn't seem right to me. It's definitely not a Leviathan. I mean, the PDA has the ability to be wrong, you know. Something I've noticed about the enemies in this is that they just don't stop attacking. Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Of course I am, darlings. I much prefer PDV, public displays of violence. What do you mean it shows I don't believe the two can be the same? Clearly you haven't spent enough time around me. That's okay. Get a little closer and we can spend more time together. Violence is just how I show my affection. It's how I show I care. Joey actually can confirm this, yeah. Just ask them how many times I've threatened them within an inch of their life. Playfully, of course. What's funny is this isn't even a Mia bit, I'm really just like this. I really do threaten Joey all the time, with love. Isn't that right, puppy?
What was that woman's problem?
I don't think we ever heard this one.
Like, I need to say which woman. And what the hell is she doing on this planet? It isn't exactly a happening vacation spot. She knew their terrain well enough to make a dramatic entrance by jumping off a sheer cliff. So I guess she's been here a while. But how long has she been following me? She said to keep away from her, or off her land. What in this frozen slush bog could she be protecting? Unless she's camped out somewhere. She's definitely heard of Altera, though. Did she meet Sam?
Okay. Oh, that large room could not fit down here, huh?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
The yellow indicates that the tentacles are there and that I can't put it there because of the tentacles. Oh, jeez. One moment. I think this will work. Oh, of course.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Now where did I put my repair gun? There it is.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
I hope not. For his sake. There's a way to turn scrap metal into titanium, isn't there? I feel like I remember that being a thing. There we go. You go to sleep, sweetie. You'll need your rest. I've already kept you up quite a lot. Now, where do I get a parallel processing unit?
Warning. 30 seconds of
Oh,
oxygen
what a
remaining.
stupid base. What an incredibly stupid base. There we go. Wait, what? That's not what I wanted there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Though I suppose it wouldn't be the worst place for it. Come to think of it, that can stay actually. You're right, Vexy. Not all British things are terrible and unknowable. Some of them are just British. Which is arguably worse. What an absolutely dreadful little base I've built. You adore it, don't you, chat? Good night, Joey. I love you. You know what I could do? Oh, maybe I couldn't actually. Because the bioreactor is here. I was going to say I could take this and put a ladder straight down here. I guess I could move the bioreactor. There's no reason it has to stay in there. That's entirely up to you. Do you feel like you need something to eat before it rains?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, I did this slightly wrong.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Warning, emergency power only.
Come on. There we go.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I'm sorry. What? Excuse me? What?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
No, that just doesn't make sense. That's not how that's supposed to work.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There we go. We can maybe build something over there if we deem it necessary. Oh, actually. Hold on. What is a control hub? Okay. Sure, why not?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yay, titanium. Perfect. And now if we come over here, you've got another hatch and a door leading to the large room in the sea truck dock. Perfect. I like our strange little snake-like multi-room house. It's cute. It's got character. Advanced wiring, getting glass, gold, and a table coral sample. I can probably get the golden table coral sample down here reasonably fast. There's somewhere over here I feel like I remember seeing a good bit of potential gold.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, hi alien distress call origin. Just gonna save here. I feel like this is where I remember crashing before.
Critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
I vaguely remember this place.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Okay, we didn't really get to interact with the aliens before. This is cool. Not directly, anyway. Oh, how I wish I had my scanner.
Longer than that. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace?
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Transfer.
Oh, the storage medium is me. Good, good.
Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me.
Hello?
This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Okay. Plural mode unlocked, I guess. I liked the really genuine, like, oh no, from the alien. Like, he didn't realize he had done something boundary breaking and fucked up. And he'd seemed like,
Seek fluid intake.
he seemed almost a little, like, unhappy is not the right word, but a little taken aback by the idea that he had when he asked us if our kind finds a difference between, the mind and the cybernetic. Yeah, embarrassed a little. It was cute. Like, oh no, have I done it bad? Oh no, whoops. Sorry about that. I'm getting a phone call.
You understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient space
Alan?
alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long, I cannot locate the coordinates.
Well, okay. Now we've got Alan in our head. It may be a bit of an early thing to say, but so far, I trust Alan. However, we'll have to meet him and help Marguerite tomorrow. Because that's all I have for you tonight, darlings. I would normally be going for 3 more hours, but I have a raid to get to. Okay, I'm going to get you over to Casey Explosion. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you continue to have a wonderful night. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you are a raider, I will see you at my raids in just a moment. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you then. Bye-bye.